coming with a Chinese Zodiac. Coming with a Chinese Zodiac. I feel like some cards missing from here. May not be, but I feel like some cards are missing. Alright, final time. Nothing don't come out. Then don't come out. Don't worry about it. We got 3. We just had 3, didn't we? Alright, we got 3. We got the rat. Actually, that one is the first one in the Chinese Zodiac. We got the rat. We got the dog. The 11th sign in the Chinese Zodiac. And we have the pig, the final sign in the Chinese Zodiac. Alright. So for the rat, all these years done passed. So that's why I say when it goes back to that second reading, I said it had to be something that happened during somebody's childhood. Alright. So I feel that's where the rat is coming from there. Alright. Now with the dog, the years for the dog, if I'm not mistaken, they all is past. And the pig, I think they're all done passed. Okay. I'm gonna have to update these cards because I have the dog to end in 2018, the pig in 2019, and the rat 2020. And y'all see that is in very good alignment. 18, 19, 20. Three years, 3 cards. So 3 is very potent here. Okay. Now with the rat, it says noted for their charm, attraction for the opposite sex. And I said that potentially somebody was doing something to the point where they were doing it every day. Then you got the dog. It says best trait of human nature. With the pig, you got tremendous inner strength. All right. So Spirit, these are the 3 you gave me. Ooh. Ace of Wands wanted to pop out. Now that talks about that adventure. Okay. Talks about that creative spark, enthusiasm, new beginnings. And I told you already something ended, right? Even right here we have an ending, all right, with the 12th Zodiac. So when you get to the end, you have a new beginning, right? Okay, there it is. Let's talk about this rat. The Empress again. So I'm still in there picking up that same flow of whoever this individual is right here. And if they keep on circling around in my boundaries, I'm gonna pick up on who it is. All right. So we got the Empress there. Tell me more about this Empress. We got a 9 of Pentacles. So that's 2. Feminines are 1. All right. We have the 3 of Swords. So spiritually, this person can potentially even hear me. All right. It was some betrayal. We saw the betrayal from the last one, right? There go the High Priestess. All right. There go the High Priestess. So that tells me this individual probably wanted to claim to be when they know they wouldn't. And I'm not going to keep repeating that. If people want to believe, believe. But I'm not going to keep dwelling in stuff like that. All right. The dog. I am who I am, and I'm good with that. If they want to praise the fake peoples, do so. But I wish they'll stay out of my messages so I won't have to talk about it. All right. The dog. Okay, you got an 8 of cups. That talks about leaving, moving on to calmer waters. It talks about disappointments. All right, finding finding a new path. Okay, what I just said, right? Okay, and then it says failed attempts, failed attempts, because it can't nobody be me. Can't nobody be Susie but Susie. If they want to sit up here, keep on playing games, keep on allowing people to do all this dumbass stuff against somebody just because they ain't who that girl is, then I don't know what the hell else to say. But I wish they would go on somewhere. All right. So, yeah, move on to calmer waters. One more with the dog. There go the 10 of sword again. There go another defeat. Then not only that, there go the 5 of sword. There go another defeat. Defeat, defeat, defeat. Okay, all right. Seems like it gonna come a time people just gonna go and accept it and say, okay, it's time to leave this girl alone and let the girl live her life. We know you a damn fake. But if you want to sit up here and keep on wanting to be a fake person, people want to keep on honoring your fakeness, do so outside of my circle. And we'll be all right. Final card, we got the pig. We got a Knight of Cups, all right? Again, that talks about your potentials. Talks about your potentials. Talks about prospect, sensitive. Okay, to follow your heart. Okay, all right. Tell me more about a Knight of Cups. This could be just the energy. I don't think it's an individual. You got the Nine of Cups. It talks about accomplishments, pride, luck. I mean, there's some things can last a little too damn long, y'all. And I don't have time for it no more. I don't. I'm so over this. All right. You got the lovers out here, romance, partnership. Could be some type of union, teamwork, creativity, learning. Talks about apprenticeship. Okay. But if this done already passed, let's see. Let's see. Let's look a little deeper real quick. Like I said, I got to update these cards. Let's look at these two right quick. Let's see if these years to continue on. And if so, are we in those times now? So let's see. Because the last one I got was 2020. Okay. Now, with the pig, we got the end at 2019. And it says with the next being in 2031. 2031. So let me go on and write that real quick. Hold on. 2031 is the next one for the pig. 2031. So let me write this on here. Let's look at the dog real quick, okay? Since I'm doing this. Let's see what the dog is. Okay. The dog, the next one be 2030. And I would take that the rat next. $20.32 maybe. Let's see. So I'm still feeling more so, like I said, though, this past energy. This is not future energy. This is past energy. And with the rat, yeah, 2032. So I got those updated, okay? So I gotta go and update the other ones. So yeah, 2032, 2030, 2031. So like I say, this past energy though. I do feel this is past energy. Do you agree? Spirit, this is all past energy. Yeah, this past energy. It's not nothing towards the future because we see that this past is closed. Okay, you got multiple cards showing this over with. Okay, it's done with. I shouldn't even be picking up these people energy. Shouldn't even talk about these peoples. Because what's done is done. Alright? All thing I need is my justice. I ain't worried about nothing that these folk got going on. And I want y'all to know, I know who you are to a certain degree. But I don't want to talk about y'all. I really don't. I'm so over y'all. Alright. So, we're going to end that there. I know I kind of went over. But all in all, that was the Chinese Zodiac for today. Alright. Came and did one of those. I usually go a little deeper. But I'm not even in the mood. I haven't been in the mood since I got that first reading today. I felt good. And when I went to that first reading, I'm like, shh. But I call back every piece of my energy. Okay. Talk to you later.